From the station working for you, this is Good Morning Indiana, streaming now.
It's Monday, November 23rd, and right now on Good Morning Indiana. Right now, Indianapolis police searching for two people involved in one of many deadly shootings over the weekend. What police are telling us about these homicide suspects.
The biggest thing is that, we need to get back to we're all in this together.
Local health officials are issuing new guidance to help stop the spread of COVID-19 during the holidays. What they recommend you do to keep yourself and your loved ones safe.
The flashing lights could spell trouble. The demonstration IMPD is now doing in hopes that traffic stops start and end safely.
All right, here at 6:01, I want to thank you for joining our team on this Monday morning here on Good Morning Indiana. I'm Lauren Casey, and my colleagues Rafael Sanchez and Alyssa Donovan are joining me this morning. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Hey, Lauren, good morning to you. Can't wait till Thursday. We'll need that carving knife on that day.
Right.
But tomorrow, the other tool you may need is possibly an ice scraper, depending on where you live, Alyssa Donovan. Is that possible?
It's possible. We could see some icing as we head into tomorrow morning, especially if you live to the north. Extreme northern areas could see some light snow and a mixture of a rain-snow mix. Looks like here in Indianapolis, we could see that wintry mix. Better chance of seeing a little bit of rain overnight tonight. This morning, though, we're starting dry and just a little chilly. 35 right now in Indianapolis. As we head through the day today, what's going on is high pressure is in control right now. So we've pushed off that system that brought us some of that rainfall over the weekend, and now we're going to see those drier conditions. That's going to help push out a lot of our cloud coverage as well, and we're going to be left with partly to mostly sunny skies by the afternoon. Highs today will be into the 40s, and as Rafael mentioned, you might need that ice scraper depending on where you live tomorrow morning. I'll have more details on that coming up in the full forecast.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Let's take a live look right now at I-465, a little west of Emerson Avenue on the southeast side of town. You can see traffic there is picking up both eastbound and westbound. Right now, I'm not monitoring any crashes or delays to slow down your Monday morning commute, but of course, I'll keep my eyes on your roads and we'll keep you posted. Rafael?
Lauren, thank you for that. And new this morning, new video released as police search for two people of interest in a homicide investigation here in Indianapolis. IMPD released this video just hours after a man was found shot in a second-floor hotel room at the Budget 8 Inn. This happened around 6 o'clock on Sunday morning on the 6800 block of 21st Street. That victim later died at the hospital. The security video recorded two men, a white male driver and a black man in the passenger seat of a four-door pickup truck. If you have any information on these two men on this situation, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 317-262-TIPS. And that shooting is just one of 5 deadly incidents in a violent weekend across Indianapolis. Here's a map of all of those other locations. The latest happened last night around 9:30 on the 9900 block of Ellis Drive. That's near Midhofer Road. Police say a woman flagged them down while she was sitting in the vehicle. She was suffering from a gunshot wound and was taken to the hospital, where she later died. And police arrested a 17-year-old after a shooting inside the downtown JW Marriott. This happening on Saturday. Police say that 16-year-old Carla Vasquez was killed in that incident. Her family says she was there for a friend's 21st birthday party. Police are still investigating what led to that shooting. Lauren?
Rafael, let's go to the latest now on COVID-19 and the impact it's having here in Indiana. More than 5,000 total Hoosiers have died with the virus. The State Department of Health reports more than 80 new deaths over the weekend. That brings the state's death toll to 5,040. November is now the second deadliest month since this pandemic began back in March. You can see the numbers there on your screen. It accounts for more deaths than several months combined. More than 13,000 new cases were also reported over the weekend. Sunday was the 5th day in a row with new case numbers above 6,000. More than 295,000 total Hoosiers have tested positive for COVID-19. And this morning, thousands more Marion County students are returning to remote learning. That includes those in Indianapolis Public Schools, Lawrence Township, Franklin Township, Warren Township, Decatur Township, and Pike Township. It is all part of Mayor Joe Hogshead's public health order requiring 100% e-learning by November 30th. Under the order, districts can return in person after January 15th. We have more on the school's transition plans right now on our website. Just go to WRTV.com.
And Lauren, new this morning, another Indiana college is making sure that students and staff get tested for COVID-19 before the Thanksgiving break. Here's the president of Franklin College, Carrie Prather.
Mr. President, what do you hope to accomplish with this rapid testing for COVID-19?
The quick test is obviously 15-minute turnaround time, a little more volatile in terms of false positives and false negatives. We call it a presumptive positive. But still, I think it advises students, the results advise students about going home and what kind of close contact they should and shouldn't have, even with their loved ones. We are conscientious about not wanting to send any positive cases back into any community. So hopefully this will be a way of minimizing that possibility.
There are schools like Ball State already planning for the spring semester. They will require their students, before they return to campus, to come back with a negative COVID-19 test. Are you already looking ahead to the spring semester, and what will that look like moving forward?
Well, we certainly intend to be in person. Surveillance testing, which was initially not recommended, has kind of become the order of the day. Tests have become more plentiful. Tests have become more cost effective. So I suspect, if anything, the trend will be towards more testing, not less, just to give us as accurate a view of the campus climate as we can.
So for you, as you lead this big, huge family, what have you learned about this whole unprecedented year?
The use of data is critical in gaining people's confidence about the actual state of affairs and how to operate within that. I think also the importance of leadership as it relates to morale. This has been a somewhat frustrating, sometimes exhausting phenomena. And there's a bit of cheerleading and motivating that needs to go on just to keep people focused on the issues at hand and the job at hand, and not to get too distracted by the external events that we really can only hope to manage. We can't really control.
President Prather, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and your entire campus community.
Thanks very much. Same to you.
That rapid testing ends on campus today, and after the Thanksgiving break, students will return to campus, but classes will be online until the end of the fall semester, which occurs in mid-December.
Well, Raphael, Hamilton County Health Department is spreading a message, and it's a message that could save lives.
WRTV's Troy Washington joins us live this morning and explains the steps they want you to take to stop the spread over the holidays. Troy, good morning.
Good morning. That's right, Raphael. That is the Show Some Class campaign, and we introduced you guys to it in September, but it's been revamped for the holidays. And to boil it all down, it's about making sure that your family is safe, and it's an actual in-depth analysis of how to gather, because they've traced it to social gatherings that are causing many of the issues when it comes to COVID-19 cases.
Limit your contacts with folks that you've not been spending time with right now. Try to keep it to your immediate family and those that have been in your personal bubble as much as possible. We know that's a big ask, but that's what's really going to help us overcome.
Now, experts say if you absolutely have to gather, you have to get together, make sure that it's outside so that there is an airflow going. And I hate to burst a lot of people's bubble, but with Black Friday coming up, a lot of experts are advising that people not partake in that this year because of the large crowds. Reporting live downtown, I'm Troy Washington. WRTV.
Troy, thank you so much. Good advice there on this Monday morning. And new this morning, another company reporting major progress on a COVID-19 vaccine. AstraZeneca announcing their late-stage trials were highly effective in preventing disease. The vaccine developed at the University of Oxford prevented 70% of people from developing the virus overall. But by taking a smaller dose regimen, the results show 90% effectiveness. AstraZeneca is also the vaccine being tested through the IU School of Medicine. Two other drug makers, Pfizer and Moderna, reported their COVID-19 vaccine were almost 95% effective. And join us tomorrow at 7. We are diving deeper into the COVID crisis right here in our state. You'll hear from a 30-year-old man who survived a battle with the coronavirus, plus the candid conversations with healthcare workers who are putting their lives on the line to protect all of us. And we're talking to the experts about everything you need to know about that potential vaccine. Our WRTV news special, Inside the COVID Crisis, airs tomorrow at 7 p.m.
And IMPD is looking for new recruits, how they're adjusting to the hiring process during this pandemic, and how you can apply. Alyssa.
And we are starting a little cool this morning. Temperatures will climb only into the mid-40s this afternoon. The good news is today is dry and quiet. We do have some chances of rain on the way this week. I'll break down those details and have your Thanksgiving forecast coming up.
Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. It is 6:13. Here's a live look at traffic near Beach Grove, I-465, a little west of Emerson Avenue. We did have a stalled vehicle in one lane of this area, but everything has been cleared and all lanes are back open here on the southeast side, so it's great news for your commute. Raphael?
So hiring Hoosiers, our commitment at WRTV to connect you to jobs every single day. And Metro Police are looking for new recruits. They released this video on Friday. They've adjusted their recruiting efforts due to the pandemic. The department is not able to do in-person events at schools, so instead, they're holding online informational sessions. Metro Police is using targeted radio and social media ads to connect with the community as they look to hire new officers that are representative of the community that they serve. Police say despite the current climate, people are still coming forward hoping to become an officer.
Even though we're facing difficult times now in law enforcement, we're still seeing so many people that are coming in with a servant's heart. They still want to get out there and serve their community, and they want to be part of the change. So if they believe that there are changes need to be made to the police department, they want to come in and try to be a part of that. And that's why our campaign right now is currently Change Starts Here.
So keep this in mind. The deadline to apply to join IMPD is December the 19th. We have more information about the specific requirements and the programs to help you prepare for these programs and these jobs on our website, WRTV.com.
Well, Raphael, after their big win last night, the Indianapolis Colts will be giving out Thanksgiving meals to those in need. They're hosting the Horseshoe Helpings event this morning with U.S. Foods to distribute 2,000 meals at Lucas Oil Stadium. Colts players, cheerleaders, and Mayor Joe Hogsett will all participate. 10 local churches are also being given meals to help the elderly and others who are unable to attend this event. The event runs from 9 until noon, and it will be a drive-through style. You must wear a mask and social distance if you plan to attend. And for anyone heading out the door this morning, Alyssa, they'll want to grab a coat.
I think so. It's a little chilly this morning. Feels more like 29 degrees, and that's just because we have those light winds out of the west, about 8 miles per hour. Actual temperature is 35, but we feel like we're below freezing. So grab that warmer jacket this morning as you head outside. What's going on is we had that system that moved through over the weekend that brought us about an inch of rainfall across central Indiana. Now we have high pressure in control. That's moving in today. That's going to help push out a lot of that cloud coverage. It's also going to cool us down a little bit, and we're going to see those chilly conditions really throughout the day today, and then we're going to start to gradually increase as we head through the week. But that comes with a price, and that price is rainfall. So just off to the west, we do have this system forming along the Rockies. That's going to make its way into central Indiana over the next 48 hours or so. Ahead of it, we are going to see another system come down from the north, and that's going to bring us that potential of some rainfall overnight tonight. So most of the day we're going to be dry today, and then overnight is when we're going to start to see that rainfall back in the forecast. Going to start with that rain early Tuesday morning, likely before you even wake up, just some light scattered showers. Then we have that potential of it switching over to a wintry mix, really from a line from Terre Haute up to Muncie and north. That's where we're expecting that wintry mix of precipitation. And if we do see any snowfall with that in Indianapolis, not likely any of that would stick to the ground because the ground is still warm right now. So just keep an eye on that because it could impact your morning commute tomorrow. If you're still heading to work, just keep an eye on it. We'll, of course, let you know tomorrow on Good Morning Indiana if we're going to see any of that wintry mix across central Indiana or if that's just going to stay to the north of us. Looking ahead to Tuesday, throughout the day Tuesday, things are going to be dry, and then Tuesday night, more rain comes in. That's going to impact us Wednesday morning and throughout our day on Wednesday. That's when we're going to see the bulk of that system from the Rockies moving into central Indiana, bringing us rainfall throughout the day on Wednesday, and then also some gusty winds along with that system. It will all clear out, though, just in time for the holiday. So if you're traveling on Wednesday, you might want to download our app and be aware of that rainfall coming our direction. By the holiday, though, Thanksgiving Day, 53 degrees, partly sunny skies. Those winds will lighten up as well just in time. Temperatures today, 46 for the high, partly sunny skies. Those showers move in late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And then Tuesday, more showers late in the night, early Wednesday morning. We're close to 60 on Wednesday, and then very nice conditions just in time for the holiday. And then we are back into the 50s with a small chance of showers on Sunday.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much. Let's take a look at your roads right now as you're heading out the door this Monday morning. Taking you up right now to Lebanon. Good morning to you. This is I-65, a view near State Road 39. You can see traffic is traveling smoothly northbound and southbound. I'm not monitoring any crashes, any delays in Boone County or areas to the northwest, so that is great news for your morning commute. Raphael?
Lauren, in our Democracy 2020 coverage, President-elect Joe Biden set to announce his first cabinet picks this week. The leading contender right now for Secretary of State is Anthony Blinken. He served as Deputy Secretary of State and as a national security advisor under former President Obama. Other contenders for that post include Delaware Senator Chris Coons and Susan Rice. Biden is set to make that announcement for Secretary of State along with other cabinet positions as early as tomorrow.
Well, the Group of 20 summit wrapped up last night with world leaders agreeing on affordable access to COVID-19 vaccines for all. This two-day yearly meeting, which was virtual this year, involved some of the most powerful countries in the world, including the United States. Worldwide, the coronavirus has killed nearly 1.4 million people, with the highest death tolls in 7 of the G20 nations. A statement from the G20 says they'll spare no effort in ensuring vaccine affordability, but no official plan has been released yet.
So, Lauren, have you heard about this yet? Google wants to help kids keep track of their parents. So it's added a new feature to its AI assistant to help families find each other at all times. So each family member must be linked to a family account on Google. Now, once linked, you just need to ask Google Assistant, for example, hey, Google, where's my family? And hopefully you'll get an answer back. The assistant will then show everyone's location with the help of Google Maps and Life 360. You can also limit the search by asking for a person by name.
I'm going to start doing this. Hey, Google, where's Rafael Sanchez? Hopefully you're in your studio in Johnson County in the mornings. All right, well, eBay is testing out a new experience for its users. The company has now opened a drive-through authentication station out in L.A. So this is a place for sellers to bring their goods to an expert to check the authenticity. The seller would drive up with the item that they're trying to get rid of, and the product gets checked inside. Once it's verified, it can be sold right then and there. eBay says this is the first of its kind, and it's an effort to bring the online system to life. Pretty interesting. Well, since Black Friday is extended this year, when are stores offering those best deals? What you need to know so you don't waste your money. And it's time for another Good Morning Indiana giveaway. This morning, you have a chance to win a family carload voucher to Christmas Nights of Lights and the Indiana State Fairgrounds. The Nights of Lights features over 1 million lights synchronized to lights to Christmas music through your car stereo as you drive through the Indiana State Fairgrounds. This event runs through January 3rd, so to win, you just need to be the 6th caller right now. That number is 317-269-1459. If you don't win this half hour, keep trying. We're giving away more tickets in the next half hour. It is 6:21 here on Good Morning Indiana. We'll be right back. It is 6:24 on our Monday. Raphael, it's time to talk about what is trending at 6.
So I need you to meet this 7-year-old boy, truly special, and he made a special connection with one of his favorite superheroes. He got a surprise visit from his favorite superhero, socially distanced, of course, right? Danny Sheehan is an Aquaman superfan and has been in a nearly 4-year-long battle with brain cancer. So to support him, to show him a lot of love, Aquaman actor Jason Momoa FaceTime with him. They both had a lot to talk about, and the two now have a future play date. Get this, Momoa invited Danny Manny to the filming of Aquaman 2 in London next summer. What a way to meet your hero. Wow.
That's so cool. And he's so excited when he opens that gift. I just love that video. There he is. All right, well, Sea Life Aquarium out in Australia has welcomed 7 new Gen 2 penguin chicks. Among the proud parents, the aquarium's gay penguin couple, Sven and Magic. They adopted and hatched their second egg. The couple made headlines 2 years ago as the aquarium's first Gen 2 penguins to successfully incubate a foster egg and then raise a chick. It's a baby girl named Lara. Congratulations to the happy parents there.
And on this Monday, many of our trees, Lauren, as you know, are becoming leafless. It's been several windy days in central Indiana, but take in this view from Judy Shockley. This is Smoky Row Road in Johnson County. And as you know, the sunsets and the sunrises have been spectacular the last couple of days. And so hopefully we'll see another one of those amazing sunrises here in the next few minutes or so. Alyssa Donovan.
That's right. We are going to see that sunrise shortly. A little cool today to start. Temperatures in the 30s as we head through the day. Your commute is going to be a breezy one on both sides. 30s to start our day with partly cloudy skies. 40s by the afternoon with a little bit more sunshine. As we head into the next couple days, I know a lot of you are wondering about that Thanksgiving forecast. Temperatures will be in the 50s. We're going to see partly sunny skies between now and then, though. We do have a little bit of a roller coaster when it comes to weather. Some chances of rain in the forecast. All of those details in just a few minutes.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Well, Black Friday is not just one day this year. In fact, sales are happening right now online. But how do you know when the best deals will be? Consumer reporter John Matarese breaks down the best days to shop so you don't waste your money.
This is it, Black Friday week 2020, during a year when everything's been turned upside down. So should you shop now, on Friday, or wait till even later? No lines, no crowds, with stores closed Thanksgiving night, but that makes timing Black Friday tough. Best Buy, Target, and Kohl's started their biggest sales Sunday morning, but all of them will add new deals on Thanksgiving Day online. At Walmart, the key time to shop is Wednesday at 7 p.m., the night before Thanksgiving. That's when Walmart's hottest deals go online, such as 70-inch TVs for below $500. Do you want kitchen gadgets like air fryers and Instant Pots? Well, Thursday and Friday will bring the biggest sales on those. Plus, on Friday, you'll be able to shop in store. But from the Doesn't That Stink file, one item you should buy the instant you find it. Never mind, it's not on sale. We're talking Microsoft's new Xbox Series X and Sony's new PS5, which have sold out instantly. The PS5 is now selling for as much as $1,600 on eBay. The Xbox Series X over $1,000. Doesn't that stink? If you see one at the list price of $499, buy it immediately. Finally, if you're looking for clothing and toys, don't worry. Prices on those items usually drop around December 15th. No, you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese. Good morning, Indiana.
For more cost-saving tips and ideas, you can visit the money section of our website, WRTV.com.
From the station working for you, this is Good Morning Indiana, streaming now.
And as we stream now on Good Morning Indiana on this Monday morning, this is your 6:30 news feed. Police are still looking for a suspect after a man was found dead from a gunshot wound inside a vehicle on the northwest side of Indianapolis. The victim was found Saturday evening near Georgetown Road and West 52nd Street. The name of the shooting victim has not been released.
A larger-than-life tribute now complete for Holocaust survivor Eva Moses Core. The 53-foot-tall mural is on the south wall of the 500 Festival building on Virginia Avenue. The mural was painted by artist Pamela Bliss. She also painted the outdoor murals of Kurt Vonnegut, Reggie Miller, and John Mellencamp.
And so, Lauren, they had to rally from a 2-touchdown deficit, but the Colts pulled out a win thanks to one of their new stars. After the Colts recovered a Green Bay fumble in overtime, Rodrigo Blankenship kicked a 39-yard field goal to give the Colts a 34-31 win over the Packers at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts are now tied with the Tennessee Titans for first place in the AFC South. There's the winning kick. Go Colts.
And after they almost rallied for a big win on Saturday, the IU Hoosiers only fell 3 spots in the newest Associated Press college football poll. IU now ranked number 12 in the nation after their 42-35 loss to Ohio State. Hoosiers are back home this coming Saturday to take on Maryland. And at 6:30, I want to thank you for joining our team here on Good Morning Indiana. A winning team, I would say. And Raphael, we have a special guest meteorologist with us this morning to kick off our Monday.
It is always great to see meteorologist Alyssa Donovan. And this morning, Alyssa, I am dreaming of pies, plates of food, and more pies.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I have good news for your, I guess, pie day this week. It's going to be a really nice forecast for our Thanksgiving. We do have to go through a few different types of weather to get there, though. Today, we're starting with those cooler conditions. Temperature starting in the 30s across the area. You'll want that warmer jacket. We'll hit the low 40s by the noon hour, and then we'll be into the mid 40s this afternoon. The good news is we will see some sunshine later today, partly to mostly sunny skies by the afternoon hours. Overnight tonight, though, we do have some changes coming our way. We have the potential of a wintry mix. Looks like here in Indianapolis, just a small chance of that wintry mix. Better chance we'll see some light showers into early Tuesday morning, but we do have that wintry mix possible for our area and area to the north. Temperatures will be into the 30s overnight, and then tomorrow, a dry day. More rain on Wednesday, and then we do dry out just in time for Thanksgiving. I'll have more details on that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Let's take a look at traffic right now. This is I-69, a view near Cumberland Road, where you can see all lanes are open. Everything's traveling smoothly, both northbound and southbound. So we'll keep you updated if there are any trouble spots you need to avoid for your Monday morning commute. But right now, around central Indiana, things are smooth sailing. Raphael?
Lauren, this morning, a day to honor a hometown hero. Indianapolis Fire Department engineer Matthew Bennett will be laid to rest this afternoon at Crown Hill Cemetery. On Sunday, before Bennett's public visitation, the IFD Chiefs Honor Guard began to stand watch at Crown Hill, where they remain this morning. Bennett was 49 years old and was assigned to IFD Engine 1 on Friday, November the 13th. Bennett drove Engine 1 to a possible structure collapse. Shortly after arriving on the scene, Bennett started complaining about chest pain. He died the following day at the hospital. Now, before joining IFD, Bennett worked with the Wayne Township and Franklin Township fire departments.
The public and serving the community was what Matt was about. From a young age, I think his mother told us 11 years old, to when he passed away at age 49, a month short of his 50th birthday. Matt was all about protecting the community and serving the community, which we are, and that's what the common bond that all of us firefighters have. Is we all have one goal, is that's to protect our community, and Matt was all about that.
Today's services will be closed to the family only, but a procession will follow the funeral around 12:30 this afternoon. Firefighter Bennett's casket will be placed on IFD Engine 1 for the procession from Crown Hill Cemetery past IFD Station 1 and then return to Crown Hill. He will then be laid to rest in the Heroes of Public Safety section at Crown Hill.
At 6:32, doctors are concerned about the combined impact of the flu and the coronavirus. On Friday, the state health department reported its first flu death of the season. Specific details are never made public due to privacy laws, but we do know that the person who died was at least 65 years old. Right now, flu-like illnesses continue to be low across the state. So let's turn now to the coronavirus pandemic. Cases here continue to be extremely high in the state. State health department reported on Sunday nearly 6,300 new coronavirus cases. The health department also reported 48 more Hoosiers have died with COVID-19. Since March, more than 5,000 Hoosiers have died with the virus. And here's a look right now at the number of deaths reported each month since July. So far this month, 946 Hoosiers have died with COVID-19. That's nearly the total number of deaths reported in July, August, and September, all combined.
And Lauren, the ongoing pandemic will mean a very different Thanksgiving this year. Next, a live report on how you and your family can safely celebrate this holiday.
There's also a concern about college students heading home for the holidays. So coming up, the steps they're taking to not bring the virus home and to keep it from coming back to campus in the new year. It is 6:33. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. As you know, Thanksgiving is Thursday, and families and friends all across our state, all across our country, are trying to figure out, Lauren, how to make it happen with COVID-19 cases on the rise.
That's right. And so our Troy Washington is joining us live this morning with more on the push to keep all of us safe this year. Troy, good morning.
Good morning, Lauren. Now, there's a huge effort in Hamilton County. It's called Show Some Class. Now, the campaign has been revamped just for the holiday season, and the goal is to limit those gatherings because there has been a connection established between social gatherings and COVID-19 cases. Now, with Thanksgiving on the way, the Hamilton County Health Department wants people to C, celebrate virtually, L, limit travel, A, avoid in-home gatherings, and S, speak to contact tracers. Also, second S, stay at home.
We have looked at the contact tracing information, the anecdotal information, all the scientific data. The vast majority of our cases, at least in Hamilton County, are coming from private gatherings. It's not the kids in school necessarily. It's not the folks going to work. It's primarily the social events after business hours and things like that.
And here's another one that people may not be thinking about, but experts are telling shoppers to maybe steer clear of Black Friday this year because of those large crowds. But if you do absolutely have to gather with people, make sure that it's outside to increase that airflow. Reporting live downtown, I'm Troy Washington, WRTV.
Troy, thank you so much. Indiana University students are among those at several colleges who will begin their Thanksgiving break today. But once it ends, IU students will not be back in the classroom until February. It's all part of an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19 cases and keep everyone safe. Tania Jones is a freshman political science major at IU Bloomington. Before leaving campus, she and other IU students took a COVID-19 test. If they tested negative like she did, the university advised them to continue on with their normal routine. We wanted to find out how students like Jones were planning to spend the next few months at home, especially for the holidays.
This year, we're not really having as much family over as we usually would. So usually, like last year, it's a big family function and we're doing it real big. This year, it's more of our immediate family. Other than that, me personally, what I'm going to do just to stay safe is, wear my mask all the time and definitely make sure that I have hand sanitizer. I'm a real germ type of freak. Like, I hate touching things and then not having hand sanitizer. So definitely hand sanitizer on deck. And just really just being alert, being aware, not really going a lot of places.
Tania, all the best to you and your family and happy Thanksgiving. She says she will spend most of her time at home working and taking online courses. Now, in-person classes resume at IU on February the 8th. WRTV is working for you every single day and going this time inside the COVID crisis right here in our state. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., you'll hear from a 30-year-old man who survived a harrowing battle with the coronavirus, and we're talking with the experts about everything you need to know about the potential vaccine. Our WRTV news special, Inside the COVID Crisis, airs tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Police lights pulling you over can lead to fear, especially if there's a language barrier. Next, what IMPD is now doing to help traffic stops start and end safely. Alyssa.
And today's going to be a dry start to the work week, but as we head through the week, we do have some rain chances moving in. I'll break down all the details coming up next. You're watching Good Morning Indiana. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:42 on your Monday. Here's a live look right now out near the airport on I-70. You can see traffic here is traveling up to speed. We do have some orange barrels out there. Looks like they're pulled out of the travel lanes at this time, so that is good news for your commute. We'll continue to keep you updated if we find any crashes or delays to slow you down. So Raphael, new this morning as people are heading out on the roads, we know a traffic stop can be nerve-wracking. Throw in a language barrier and the situation can become a lot more complicated.
And Lauren, only this morning on WRTV, the video that Metro Police hopes will help people when they see those flashing lights.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Metro Police videotaped this traffic stop demonstration for the Mexican consulate in Indianapolis.
Así lo abren, se quedan como aquí y le hablan desde aquí.
The goal, to clear up any confusion during traffic stops and avoid any missteps that could escalate an encounter between police and people new to the country.
They've seen people get out their cars, start digging in the back, just kind of all the things that we don't want to see, because in their mind, sometimes people, like that person might be trying to get their license. They think, okay, I need to have it by the time the officer comes, and they're trying to just do what they're trying to do, while we're just going, what is this person doing? And we can perceive that as a threat. Él y yo vamos a caminar. Hey, Terry, we'll just pull this vehicle over for an infraction.
Officer Randy Diaz says keeping your license and registration in the driver's side visor is one of the best options no matter what language you speak. Diaz is focused on working with the city's immigrant communities.
Just keep calm, just work with us, we'll work with you.
The Mexican consulate in Indianapolis is hoping the video will continue to build on understanding.
Especially when they're victims of any crimes, so they can actually report that crime. So we're trying to build that trust.
Building trust to avoid the apprehensions and anxieties from the flashing lights of a traffic stop. And no matter what language you speak, the same traffic rules apply to all of us. Officer Diaz previously recorded a separate video teaching people how to safely pick up items bought or sold online. Lauren?
Important issues there, Raphael. Thank you so much. Let's turn now to hiring Hoosiers. A criminal background we know can be a major barrier for some Hoosiers looking to work. That's why a Bloomington man is working to help others turn their lives around just like he did. A moving company, which began with just one truck 5 years ago, has now grown to 5 trucks and 23 employees. Antonio Jackson founded the company, and Jackson is an ex-felon, and he knows how difficult it is to find work for those who have just finished serving time. So Jackson started Big Boys Moving Company, where a majority of his employees are also ex-felons.
We try to make these men and women feel like you belong here. And all of us together make our community better. It makes us safer. And I'm invested into this so much because my children are growing up here.
There's not anything that any of us are too good to do. You know, we will do anything for each other and just for our job and for ourselves, you know what I mean? It shows how far we've came and what we're willing to do to be a productive member of society.
Antonio and his wife Anna also require their employees to take classes in self-improvement and do volunteer work within the community.
So Lauren, I want you to check this out with me. Take a look at this scene. This is from northern Indiana, more than 2 hours north of Indianapolis. Visitors at Chino Lakes State Park. They were greeted with the season's first snow on Sunday. Chino Lakes is located just northwest of Fort Wayne. Park officials, they snapped this photo, which is quite beautiful, I may say. May have to add it to my picture collection. As much as 3 inches of snow fell in this part of northern Indiana. And Alyssa Donovan, I have the snowblower on standby, but I choose to wait. I choose to wait.
You can keep it on standby for a little while yet, at least the next few days here. You're not going to need it. We could see some wintry mix in our forecast tonight, but mostly that's going to be for northern locations. Right now, though, starting a little chilly this morning. Temperatures in the 30s across the area, 35 in Indianapolis. Feels a little bit cooler than that, closer to the upper 20s, and that's just because we do have just a little bit of a breeze right now out of the west. What's going on is high pressure is going to be in control today, so that's going to keep us chilly, keep us cool, and then we are going to see some of that cloud coverage that we're starting with this morning clear out by the afternoon. So there is some sunshine on the way, which will help warm us up a little bit throughout the day. So here's what we're looking at for your Monday planner. Starting in the 30s this morning, we're going to see light winds throughout, some clouds by the noon hour, and then we are into the mid 40s this afternoon with some sunshine before we see more cloud coverage overnight, and that's due to a system that is building off in the west. So we had this system that's impacting the east, moved through yesterday and over the weekend, and now this one to the west of us, that's starting to build, and that's going to impact us overnight tonight and then overnight on Tuesday night as well. So here's what we're looking at. TrueCast showing 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's when we're going to start to see that system moving into the area. Possibility of a wintry mix with that. Going to start with that rainfall, especially over those southwest counties early Tuesday morning, and then we are going to see that just potential really from a line from Muncie down to Terre Haute. That's going to be our line, and to the north is where we're expecting that potential of a wintry mix. So what's a wintry mix? That means the potential of maybe a little bit of snow and possibly some freezing rain mixed in there as well. So we'll keep an eye on that for you and let you know if we are going to see any alerts with that system moving through, because it is coming during your morning commute time. Looking ahead, though, it's going to last very quickly. We're going to see that moved out by about 10 or 11 a.m. and then we'll see the potential of some snow for northeast counties. The rest of us just a lingering shower. Tuesday for the rest of the day looking dry, and then Wednesday early in the morning, so overnight Tuesday, that's when we see the rest of that system moving in. That's going to start to move into those southwest counties and then bring us the potential of showers throughout your day on Wednesday. Also going to see some windy conditions, but that's all going to clear out just in time for Thanksgiving. On Thursday, high pressure is back in control. We're going to see plenty of sunshine, and then we are going to see those temperatures in the mid-50s. So it is going to be a nice forecast for the holiday. However, the 2 days before, when you will probably be traveling, that's when we are going to see some dicey weather conditions. So just keep an eye on that. Good time to get that Storm Shield app so you are prepared for any of the weather that could impact the roadways. Looking at today, partly sunny, temperatures in the 40s, so just a little chilly outside. Those showers move in late tonight, and then more showers move in late tomorrow, and then Thanksgiving looking dry. Temperatures this weekend will be in the 50s, and we'll see mostly dry conditions, just a small chance of showers by Sunday.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Let's take a look right now at your roads as you're heading out the door this Monday morning. Many of you heading to work early or even school. This is I-465 over the White River up on the north side of town, where all lanes are open and traveling up to speed, both eastbound and westbound. No crashes or delays around the metro area to slow down your morning commute. Raphael?
So, Lauren, I have a deal for all of our viewers. How would you like to get out of the house and go see some Christmas lights? Right now, you have a chance to win a family carload voucher to Christmas Nights of Lights at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. The Night of Lights features over 1 million lights, synchronized lights to Christmas music through your car stereo as you drive through the Indiana State Fairgrounds. This runs all the way through January the 3rd. To win, just be the 6th caller right now. The number to call, you know the numbers, 317-269-1459. Call now, and best of luck. We're back with your day's top stories and one more look at your forecast right here on Good Morning Indiana.
Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana at 6:53 on your Monday. Here's a live look at I-65 down at State Road 44. That's in Franklin, exit 90. You can see traffic there is moving along smoothly. Pretty quiet out there still this morning. No delays to slow you down. So here on Good Morning Indiana, we're lucky to have Alyssa Donovan with us this morning. She'll have a look at our chilly forecast for our Monday in just a bit. But first, Raphael, let's talk about the top stories this Monday.
Let's get started. Metro Police are looking for 2 people of interest in the city's latest homicide investigation. Here are the details. Police released this video just hours after a man was found shot in a second-floor hotel room Sunday morning at the Budget 8 Inn on 21st Street. The victim later died at the hospital. Police are now looking for the driver and the passenger inside that 4-door pickup truck. If you have any information about these men, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 317-262-TIPS.
Police have arrested a 17-year-old after a shooting inside of the downtown JW Marriott over the weekend. 16-year-old Carla Vasquez was killed in the shooting that happened on the 20th floor of the hotel. Her family says she was there for a friend's 21st birthday party. Police are still investigating what led to that gunfire.
Today, thousands more students in Marion County are returning to remote learning. That includes those at Indianapolis Public Schools, as well as Lawrence, Franklin, Warren, Decatur, and Pike Township schools. It's all part of the Marion County's health order requiring 100% of e-learning by November the 30th. We have more on the school's transition plans on our website, WRTV.com.
And the Drumstick Dash to benefit Wheeler Mission is now going all virtual. Last week, we told you that the run would go on with social distancing and other restrictions due to the pandemic. But over the weekend, the organizers announced they're changing this to an online-only event after after more talks with the Marion County Public Health Department. If you're registered for the in-person event race, you'll automatically be transferred to the virtual race. And if you're heading out the door this morning, you may be dashing to your vehicle, Alyssa. We're starting out a little chilly this Monday.
Yeah, it is a little chilly today. Those temperatures in the 30s across the area. We haven't seen that in a little while. And we are going to definitely need our warmer coats to start the day. 46 for the high. The good news is for your Monday, plenty of sunshine by this afternoon. Overnight tonight, possibility of a wintry mix in the forecast. Looks like a lot of that will be to the north of Indianapolis, but we can't rule out maybe seeing some of it here in Indy as well. For most of the day on Tuesday, things will be dry with showers moving in again late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Wednesday will be a rainy and a windy day. Those temperatures close to 60, but that is all going to clear out and dry out just in time for Thanksgiving. So if you are doing something like the drumstick dash, you are in luck because it's going to be some nice weather for things like that. Looking pretty good as we head into the weekend as well. Just a small chance of showers by Sunday.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for that. We're back right here in 25 minutes and all throughout Good Morning America with local news, weather, and traffic updates. A reminder, all your news can be found throughout the day on the WRTV mobile app. We'll leave you here with a live look at the city skyline. The sun rising here over central Indiana. Sort of rainbow-looking skies in the sunrise this morning. Beautiful. We hope you have a great Monday and a great work week. Thanks for watching Good Morning Indiana. We'll see you tomorrow.